Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do Highroads issue number 6 by Cliffhanger Comics. This is the last one of the series. We're going to talk about that. Also, I have a sore throat. That's because I have COVID. I have the whole package, so I'm not feeling very well. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop making videos because, well, I'm going to try to do a video. Let's see where this is going. So let's dive in. Oh God, I need to sneeze. Okay, we see what's gonna happen because oh man, this is going on well already. Let's say this is in the last issue. There's a French woman who sided with Adolf Hitler, and she says that he has 3 bombs. And if he is going to release that in a certain place, like Antarctica, the ice caps will melt, and then it's going to flood the world. That's what he's going to do, and then he will be on top of the world, as they say. He already created some kind of an Aryan island. And there's some Hitler Jugend in here. So he had this all planned out, what's going to happen, and he's going to be king of the world. Now, I'm not sure if that's a very good idea, because if you drown everyone in, I mean, even the resources, like if you want to plant food into the ground, that's not possible anymore because, well, there's no ground because it's on the water. Same with trees. If the trees are, on the water, how can I produce oxygen? Stuff like that. Or maybe I'm missing something here, but it doesn't matter. It's all fun and games and with this comic anyway. So she says, she said, you came all the way to the top. Should I try it in that English, friends, that I did last time? Okay, let's do it. What was I trying to say? Came all the way to the top of the world to steal the legendary Morpheus Necklace, only to bear witness as the Führer extinguishes the lives of 100 million people. And then everybody's looking there in defeat. He said, oh man, that's just mean, he says. And so they are in shock what's going to happen. But this guy says, we're years away from developing atomic bombs. I mean, how do you know that? Doesn't matter. So it seems that one of the atomic bombs is already here, and there are 3 more around the Arctic Circle. And she says, this is the necklace that you will risk everything for. Because they were, if you know what they mean with the necklace, just watch my other reviews, 1, 2, 5. This is the 6th. And so anyway, she's talking, but then she is getting hit by shuriken, and she's getting killed by by our Japanese guy. He says, lady, talk too much. And he says, 9. He says, 9 what? And he's Karsten up, and look at this. This guy gets a helmet to the teeth. Oh man, that's so painful. So basically, they are getting rid of the Nazis before they could alert the others. So they decided to alert the authorities what's going on. But then Highroads says, "Hey, wait a goddamn minute! Gosh, Dan, I'm sorry." And said, "You heard what the lady said. By the time we tell everyone, it's too late." So Highroads is going to inspire everyone. And he says, now, I might not be as brave as Commander Key, that's this guy, or smart as Sir Arthur Bombridge III, or as determined Mrs. Sloan Appleby. But one thing Nicholas Highroad knows for sure, as there is a God in the sky, is that there comes a time in each person's life when they have to stand up and count and to be counted. when they gotta mean something more than what they want. If this ain't time for us, then I reckon I'll never be. What do you say, guys? I like that. So they're gonna devise a plan to stop this. And but they figure it out. Even if they try to sabotage one, there are still 2 left. But then one of these says, "Sir, what if their man-made island is a heap of slag on the bottom of the ocean?" He says, "Son, you're a genius." So yeah, that means if the island is gone, well, then all of the people, that Hitler has collected for the new Third Reich, or Fourth Reich maybe, are dead too. So they are. So yeah, that's a good idea. So then these guys are on patrol. Well, sort of having a break. He says, "This is boring. I agree with guarding an ice castle that no one even knows exists." So Miss Appleby comes. "Look at these sad little faces. Any of you little boys are for a game of spanky wanky." Spanky wanky. I love that. So they're getting rid of the Germans, and while the other ones try to get to the plane, but they are getting, they've been found out. But then the gun jams and he sliced them up. Because the gun jams because if it's too cold, and he has this gun in the pockets while it's warm. And skipping a few pages, and then this happens. Banzai! I also love the fact that they use the sound effects in those shots. I don't know how to explain that, but you know what I mean. And but this guy wants to kill. Oh my God, I have to sneeze. Just give me a second. Oh God. God bless me. And so he steps in front of him and he's getting, jabbed from the back, and this guy's toast. And he says, "Lad, you saved me. Shh, we'll bleed later. Bump now." Look at all of these cartoony-esque faces here. The art looks freaking great. Meanwhile, our lady here is going through, I don't know, the chambers of Hitler. And so she's planning a bomb here. But then we see this. Now, this is the part where Highroads is getting introduced in the very first comic. So this part here is where they left off, or he left off. I'm saying that wrong. So this is the continuation of what happened in issue 1. So yeah, I think that's a good thing. Because he says, "Cheese and crackers, now what?" Just check my review of number 1 and you know what I mean. And she says, but then she finds out that the necklace is real, the Morpheus Necklace. And then we also see the plane is getting destroyed. And then she said, "Nick, he was setting the explosives out there, if anything. But Nick is falling because he has the ticking time bomb thing still in his hands. And he says, 'How do I get myself into this mess?' Then she jumps out. I don't know how she did it. Immediately in seconds. And she has, I don't know, some cloth. And he says, 'Hi, soldier, looking for a date. You tied a curtain around you and you jumped. That's just plumb crazy. It's supposed to be. People do crazy things when they're in love.' He says, 'I reckon they do, but this is, hey, did you say?' And then she kisses him. And then, the others are getting shot. And, the Nazis are getting shot by Sir Arthur and Commander Key, while they're still hanging here. And she says, 'You might want to leave the last of the dynamite here.' Right. And then she throws him outside. And then this castle that is made of ice is let's say, disappear into the icy waters of the Antarctic. Yeah, that's a nice one. So Okay, let's don't shoot too much, but you know I just spoiled already everything. So so they want to drop the bomb on the island below, and but they are getting attacked by the Germans or the Nazis. It says, but then Highroads says, "I free the bomb, Commander. Keep her airborne just a little bit longer." So he's going to do that, but then it seems that the bomb is stuck. And then Sir Arthur is trying to get it loose. He says, "Sir, please don't do that." He says, "Nonsense, I'm an old man. A selfish old man at that. I had my fun. There's got to be another way. The release mechanism is jammed. One good shove ought to do the trick." So, and it actually works. And he says, "Goodbye and Godspeed, Nicholas. It's been a hell of a ride." Wow, he's going to sacrifice himself for the greater good. Or does he? So yeah, Nic is grabbing him, and he says, but he also says, "You certainly know how to spoil a perfectly good death scene, and thank you." So this whole island is blowing up, and he says, "Cheese and crackers." But then we switch to somewhere in an undisclosed destination. So one of the Germans comes in and the Nazi says, "It's gone, sir. The ice castle, one of the atom bombs, the Aryan Islands. The Allied forces must have. They were celebrating. It wasn't them. It was that slut and her friends." And then he says, "Colonel Eva, I'd like to have a moment alone." He said, "Is he okay by himself?" Adolf is fine. He's probably already thinking up a new plan too. And then, well, you already know what this means. He shots himself. But then this is the last. I like this a lot. I thought to myself, okay, we see them celebrating somewhere in Paris. But no, this is in the now, in our time, right? Well, in our time, I mean when this comic is made. So, yeah. On an undisclosed island. And yeah, we see all these our heroes are old. And they talk about what happened. And they tell about stories that they have with each other. So we have Mrs. Sloan Appleby here. We have Commander Key with all these young girls, and I like that. This is a very nice ending. I didn't expect that. So guys, yeah, this is the end of the road for Highroads. No pun intended. Yeah, tell me what you think about this comic. I hope you have enjoyed my videos from this series, or in general, because if you like them and you're not subscribed, maybe you want to subscribe to see more videos from me in the future after I got rid of COVID. Guys, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.